Good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday, and I'm really excited about this post today because if you are not getting results in your business, in your life, in your health, this could be the reason why. But first of all, before I jump in, I wanted to say thank you so much for all of you that took the time to wish me a happy birthday on Saturday. I mean, I was so humbled by the outpouring of love and support and comments and messages. So thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. If this is your first time watching me live, say I'm a newbie. It's my first time. If you are here and you come and show up, thank you so much for being here. So one of the things that I realized over the last 6 years of growing my coaching business, I was stuck in a lot of online noise. I was looking for all of the mechanisms, all the tools, and the strategies to grow my coaching business. And what happened was I had a whole bunch of information, and then I got stuck in information overload. I didn't know how to process all of that information. I didn't know how to really get clarity on what is it that I'm supposed to do. And there was one thing that was missing that was a game changer. And it's the one thing that I didn't have when I started from nothing. Like, guys, I want you to get this, okay? For those of you that are starting out, or maybe you've been struggling for a while, you know that I had a lot of business success. And then in May, I started from ground zero. I started without an email list. I started without the large community that I had. I started exactly where you are. And in that time from May until July, I generated multi six figures in business revenue. And this is how I did it. I showed up being authentic. And this is the number one strategy, you guys. I set a very clear intention of what I wanted to create. My intention was I wanted 10 people to work with me that are going to spend a year with me. I'm going to pour into them. My intention was also, who are those people that I want? I set an image of who they are. One of the things that I didn't realize before is without intention, we don't know what actions to take because we don't know where we're heading. And intention is very clear, it's very specific. And we sometimes are not aware that our intentions are usually unconscious. Our intentions, what we say is, I want to create a thriving coaching business or a thriving business. But unconsciously, what we're saying is, I want to stay inside my comfort zone. I don't want to connect with people. I don't want to reach out. I don't want to be vulnerable. I don't want to show up showing people who I really am. Unconsciously, that is what we're putting out there. So when you have a very clear intention, the intention is really grounded in your being. Who do you get to be in order to create and fulfill on those intentions? People think that it's the mechanisms. It's 100% intention, 0% mechanisms. Why do I say that? Because without an intention, the mechanisms don't matter. Without your being, the mechanisms don't matter. Why do you think 90% of businesses fail in the first 5 years? Because people are not working on their being. They're working on their doing, and the doing does not make a difference. I promise you this, you guys. So start off with, what is your intention? If your intention is to grow a coaching business, it's got to be more specific. What does it look like? Do you want one-on-one coaching clients? Do you want a group coaching program? Do you want to run masterminds? Do you want a boutique business? Do you want a retreat business? What is it specifically for you? When you write that down, my intention is to create X, Y, and Z. Then what happens is you say, who do I get to be in order to fulfill on this intention? See, we have these ways of being that are no longer serving us. They're the ways of being that we created when we were 8, 9, 10 years old. That person has been running your show and you don't even know that it's there. People in this industry are not talking about this. They're not, because it doesn't sell. It's not sexy. If I said to you, listen, You have everything that it takes to grow your business right now. What's missing is your being, your intentionality. You might say, "What, Tina, tell me about your program. What's your program?" AKA, what's the doing? What do I need to do? Yes, the doing is the being. Work on the being. Okay, let me explain this in simple terms. I shared with you guys when I started at ground zero, right? There was a time that I was being disempowered. I was being constrained. I was being a victim, really. And I had to experience that in order to really draw a line in the sand. Okay, if I want to fulfill on this intention, who do I get to be for my clients? Who do I get to be online? What is the message that I want to share? Who do I want to call forward? See, that clear intention and the being then had me say, okay, now what tools and strategies do I need to fulfill on this? Now, I say every day, I'm a loving, courageous, and powerful leader. That is who I am in the world. Now, the other part of me, the 8-year-old, she's insecure, she's judgmental, she's a hyperachiever, she doesn't know how to slow down, she body shames, all of that stuff. Now, she's not going away, she's not changing, but I can quiet her by being aware of when she shows up. So I see that other part of me that holds me back. I recognize it and I interrupt her every single time. So when I looked at, okay, here's the intention, here's my way of being. Now, what do I need to fulfill on that? The first thing that I said was, I need a team. I don't know how to build the systems. I don't know how to create landing pages. I don't know how to do X, Y, and Z. Okay, great. Find somebody who can. Then the next thing was, how do I build relationships with people? How do I authentically connect with them? I get to share my story real time. Now, how did I do that? I had to get out of my head. Remember, that judge will say, "Oh, Tina, but you're starting from where everybody else is." Yes, how beautiful is that? Because I'm showing you that if you are starting where you're starting, it's actually where you're supposed to be. It was exactly where I was supposed to be. I needed to start at ground zero so I can show you guys that it is possible. But it's not possible if you're hiding. It's not possible if you're scared. It's not possible if you're not willing to put yourself out there. I don't care what tools, tactics, and strategies you're finding online. They're not going to work if you're afraid to implement them. I hope this is landing. Let me know in the comments. Hello, everyone. Yeah, Pauline, great. The intention. Now, this is the other thing, guys. A lot of times, you know how I said 96% of what we do is unconscious intentions. If we don't have someone in our corner to really uncover those intentions, to see what we're really hanging on to, we will unconsciously sabotage ourselves. See, because we're not designed to get outside of our comfort zone. And the intentions will always match the results. Always. If you're not getting results, or you're not getting results that you really want, it's because there is an actual underlying intention that's fueling those results every single time. And I wish more people were talking about this, because I think so many people are feeling disempowered, feeling, what's wrong with me that I can't make this work? There's so many times when I'm coaching my clients that they'll say, it's just not working. And then I'll dig a little deeper and a little deeper, and I'll be like, oh, consider this is the unconscious intention. Those coffee chats, you're afraid to have the money conversation. So you have all of these breakthrough calls, but when it comes to money, your intention is to just hold back, to not be pushy, to not be salesy. And I say, so consider that is the intention. Don't be pushy, don't be salesy. Instead of powerfully stand for a human being, powerfully stand for what's possible in their life, powerfully stand for their transformation. If that was the intention and that was conscious, it's not about the money. It's about being a stand for what's possible. Okay, so the intention will always match the results. The intention is guided by your being. And your being is your true essence, who you are actually meant to be in the world. Consider the person running your show right now might be your 8-year-old or 12-year-old self. And I'm not sure about you, but I would not hand over the keys to my car, let alone my life, to my 12-year-old daughter, right? But that's what we do. And it's all unconscious until it isn't, until we can see it. And this is the work. I say, I don't care. I say to my clients, I don't care what game you're playing. Just play full out, because all of your crap is going to come up when you're playing. And then we can look at the intentions. If you're not playing, we can't ever look at the unconscious intentions. So let me know what you're hearing in this. Let me know what you're seeing, because I mean, I go online all the time, right? And I see, oh, the perfect sales strategy. We're all salesmen. All of these valuable tools and knowledge. And I remember writing copious notes and saying, yes, this is amazing. And then what? Put on the brakes. Don't do anything with that knowing, because it's not the knowing, it's what you don't know that's hiding behind your view that's actually keeping you stuck, keeping you stopped. But as soon as you see it, now it becomes a conscious choice. And this is the work. This is the work. And I don't know how important it is. Like, I can't stress it enough, you guys. It's not the knowing, it's what you don't know. And it starts with the intention, and it starts with the being, and then it starts with the doing, and then you have everything that you want. So I hope you got value from this. I hope you saw something that you didn't see before. Be very, very clear and specific. I don't even talk about goals anymore. It's like, what game do you want to play? Now consider this. Let's say you wanted to run a workshop, and your intention was, I want to create 10 guests at my workshop. And these guests are going to be high achievers, powerful women, whatever that intention is. And you are really, really set on, this is what I'm creating. This is the game. It doesn't become a wish. It becomes a burning desire. Then you look at, what are the ways to fill that room with those 10 extraordinary people? Okay, I get to do Facebook Lives. I get to share content. I get to share value. I get to give them opportunities to opt in. I can directly reach out to people and invite people that I would love to work with. You start seeing all of these actions you can take. Now, notice if you hold back on taking those actions. See, because if you're holding back on taking the actions, then your intention is not really to create 10 people in your room. The intention is to stay hiding. The intention is to stay inside your comfort zone. Good to notice, right? Now the work is, how do I feel the fear and do it anyways? What do I need to uncover? Who do I get to be? See how this works? And it works every single time. Now, most people will get stuck and they'll say, it's not working. Okay, great. Find another strategy. If you don't know, find somebody who can help you. That's how this works. This is the secret of the 1%. They know they don't have to do it alone. They know that there's help available, but they got to be willing to ask for the help. They got to be willing to put themselves out there. They got to be willing. You don't have to. I mean, you can stay with those unconscious intentions, but the results will always reflect. So type in the chat box what you're hearing, what you're taking away, and more importantly, what are you willing to do to really set a clear intention for your life and for your business? What are you willing to write it down? Are you really willing to look at who you get to be? Are you really willing to do the work? If you're willing, I promise you, you will get results. You will take action and you will get results, because it takes an extraordinary being to do that. And that's who you are. And that's why you're watching. And that's why you're here. So consider this. You're already among the 1% if you're willing to take new actions to get new results. You're already among the 1%. Everything is available for you, but you got to be willing to go grab it by the kahunas and go. Okay. So I hope you got value from this. I got to run. I got another call. I love you. I love you. I love you. Go be badass. Set intentions. Get clear. Work on your being. And know I'm here for you if you need me. Bye, everyone. Bye, Rapali. Bye, Pauline. Thank you for being here.